Hey, how everybody doing out there today, man? I got a special guest on with me today, man. Hey, one of Florida State finest, Marcus Sims,
Hey,
man.
let's go.
We got
Yes,
Marcus
sir.
Sims on
Happy
this
to be
thing
here,
today,
man.
man.
Happy to be here. My dog
Um,
KJ, man.
but I know what everybody y'all come to hear this. I gotta play this for y'all. The Chop It Up with KJ theme song. Here we go. Why don't you play me one of your songs? See, I don't click on the wrong thing. Here we go. I got you now.
Listeners, y'all
Come
know
on.
what time it is. Chill. It's time to chop it up. Chop it up. Hey. It's time to chop it up. Chop it up. Hey, sports. It's time to chop it up. News. Chop it up with KJ. Podcast. Chop it up. Go ahead, tune in. Go ahead, tell a friend. Tell a friend. News know we got the latest. Sports talk, we the greatest. Stay in tune with the streets. With politics, all the beef. Hey, chop it up. Go ahead and turn this up a little bit. Chop it up. Hey,
Chop it up.
Chop whatever you're doing. Chop it up. Sit back and enjoy this pod with KJ. And now to the host of the show. Give a round of applause. KJ.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, I know everybody came out to hear that, but hey man, once again we got a great guest on today, man. Marcus Sims.
Yes,
You
sir.
already know Florida State alone. You already know I love saying that. Go
Oh, yeah.
Noles all day.
Yes, sir.
Marcus, how you doing today, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Man, just living the dream, man. Working on myself and just being productive, man. So
Hey, that's blessed. That's good to hear, man.
yes,
Hey,
sir.
but but what I first want you to come on here and tell the people. I want you to come on here and tell the people about I want to get into family. I want to get
Mhm.
into letting these kids know how hard it is. It is when you have both parents in the house
Mhm.
and growing up. It's when you have a structure, how a lot better it is for you. I just want you to elaborate on that, and especially you had a great upbringing. You know, both your
Oh yeah.
parents was great athletes, so I
Yeah.
want you to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man, I'm so fortunate, man. My parents have always been there for me. They just blessed me with the opportunity to follow in their footsteps to Florida State, man. So we call it a 4 for 4. Like Wendy's, we don't miss.
Oh man, hey boy, they ain't never tell me that, boy. I like that secret right there. 4 for 4. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, yes, sir. So, the family's always been there, man. I've definitely been blessed. There are some people that are not as fortunate, but no matter where you're from, man, you can always make it. Just always work hard, man. Work hard, grind. Make sure that you're basic focus on the fundamentals, and man, you can go to the top, man.
Hey, and that as in coaching, I don't coach football, but I do
Yeah,
track and
we
stuff
coach
now.
together, man. What you
And
mean?
I do, right.
We
And that's another thing, man. It was crazy how we met. Well, how
Mm,
we ended up, coaching the same place. I was already at Jefferson. You came to Jefferson,
yep.
and I just tell people, man, it is a big thing to have both of your parents. And I feel like now the kids don't understand when they do have both parents, they take it for granted and think
Hmm.
it's just it's supposed to happen, but it doesn't. That's not the way it was coming up when we came up. It wasn't that easy for a lot of kids.
Yeah, man. Everybody's situation is different, man. But for me, man, I was just fortunate. And again, man, I want to reiterate: no matter where you come from, man, you can always reach your goals, dreams, aspirations, whatever you have that you really, really want to do in life. You can always do it, man. So just put your mind to your grind and go after it, man.
Man, that's see, and I'm glad you telling them that because it takes a lot coming from somebody that done did it, somebody that was at a high level in high school, went to Florida State. So it takes different levels for different kids to actually listen to different people, you know.
Yeah, man. You know, I mean, I'm fortunate, man. You know, I mean, I was blessed with good genes. So, but I got my brother in there. You know, he was a 5-star in high school. You know, #1 prospect. Then you got me. I was top 10 in the state of Florida in 2006. So, I mean, we really got a little legacy going on, man. High school was great. The school I went to was great. You know, we just all worked together. We had a great team. And we had some success, man. So, I mean, I'm super, super fortunate.
And you said that you said that definitely y'all definitely had success. Y'all
Oh
definitely
yeah,
had a lot of success.
for
Hey,
sure.
like you said, that 4 for 4, man, y'all did it too.
Oh yeah.
Y'all did it too. Your
Shout
mom,
out to Wendy's.
oh yeah, hey, your mom and dad, they're great people. I had a great. I tell anybody to this day, they're some of the best people I ever worked with. Got to do a
Mhm.
track of anything, man. When I need guidance or need a good thing, a good note to go off, I call your mom or I call your
Mhm.
dad, man. They give me good words of inspiration all the time, man. I always like dealing with them. When they had the CCC track club, man, I worked for them. I worked with them over 10 years. I worked
Oh
with the
yeah.
track club and right there in
Yeah, man.
Tallahassee, man. I love it.
Yes,
So
sir. They well, you know, you already know, man. You already know, KJ. It's well known, the CCC, the Christian Cruisers.
yes,
Let's go.
sir. Yes, sir. Hey, to this day, I tell your mama I mess with your brother about it, man. I mess with Ernie
Yeah.
about it. I seen Ernie. I had to run against Ernie in the 400 when I was in
Oh
the eighth
man.
grade. I said, man, listen here, man. They cheating, man. Something going on, man. Hey,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
cause you and your brother, man, y'all was big for your age, man.
yeah, yeah, man.
Y'all let him y'all was raised right. That's why I know this. You know, I love the kids gonna get to hear this and get to see. You know, it when you have that right structure, it can happen.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta believe in it. You just gotta believe
Yeah.
in it. And I tell kids that all the time. I say, you know, your parents are spending all this money to come out here to see you run or see you do this, and
Mhm.
y'all just and you not really taking it serious.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. See, that's one of the things, man, that you got to focus on, man. Hold on, let me put my shades on like KJ. I'm trying to be like KJ.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so you know, man, just reach for success, man. You can reach it. You know, anybody can do it, man. You just got to be focused on your goal, man.
That's what I try to tell them, man. That's you gotta stick with it. Cause I tell
Hmm.
people never give up, man. You can't just think it's gonna happen overnight.
Hmm.
Success gonna happen overnight. I tell people, you know, only 2% make it in the NFL. I tell them all the time. Listen, you can, you know, you still go, if you're good, you can make it. A lot of
Hmm.
people they want to go to the biggest schools and this and that. I tell
Hmm.
them, you know, if you're good, you're good.
Hmm.
That's just what it is. You know,
Hmm. Yeah, if you good, man, it don't matter where you go, man.
it don't matter where you go at.
They gonna find you at D1,
So
D2,
you're
D3,
right.
NAIA. You know.
Yep, somebody gonna see you.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
hey, so man, let's get over this. I want you to tell them about this. Your because I know I'm saying this right. You play offense and defense just like your brother at NFC.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Running back and linebacker, correct?
Yeah, I Iron Man football, man. We never came off the field, man.
I know I know I seen you. I got to watch both of y'all. I got to watch you and your brother, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so you know it because NFC is one of those small schools, just like Jefferson back in the
Oh
day.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
playing, you gonna play both ways. You got 22 players, and you probably got 8 good ones. So
Yeah.
so you got to go both ways. Only person probably ain't play both ways was the quarterback.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was the only person that got to get
That's it.
just play offense. That was it.
That's it. That's it, man. Yeah, that's small ball football, man. Especially in North Florida, man.
Yes,
North
yes.
Florida, man, is a lot of the smaller schools. You know, they have some people. You know, you have some real good guys that come out of the north of Florida. You know, so especially Tallahassee, man. you know, the one thing about Tallahassee is like we, you know, a lot of smaller towns only have like one school, right? One or two schools, maybe. You know, Tallahassee got a lot of diversity and a lot of different schools, man. So the smaller schools really have to fight. You know what I mean? They gotta fight for real.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep, they do. So so in high school at NFC, let me ask you, who did you hate to see? Who did you hate to see on the other side of that field when you played at NFC? Who was NFC biggest rivalry? I know your answer, but who was the NFC biggest rivalry? I want to get it from you. Who is your biggest rivalry?
You mean like smaller schools or just in general?
Just any school in general.
Oh man, man, what you thinking? You tell me.
Hey, I think it always been because y'all used to play them anyway, but y'all were way smaller than Lincoln.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Y'all was a lot smaller than them. But I remember that y'all used to play NFC. They started playing TV. That's what I remember. ESPN was down there for a Lincoln and the NFC game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That was a good rivalry, man. We had a good one when my brother was there his his junior year. And you know, they won that game, and we played them a couple of years later. And then my senior year, man, they scheduled us for homecoming, man.
No.
Yeah, they scheduled us for homecoming. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
man, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, man. But hey, we came out strong on them, went up 14-0, you know. So but yeah, man, they're a much bigger program than us, man. You know, they have a lot more athletes than we do. But hey, we hold our own now. Now, me personally, I wasn't scared of nobody in Tallahassee.
Yeah,
you know, because I was a dog.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I consider myself a big cat, so I'm a lion. You know, like a lion.
Right.
That's my spirit animal.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, I remember. And that I think the game you talking about with your brother and them, man, they played that. That's when Cromartie was at Lincoln. I think Cromartie and Thorpe was at Lincoln at the time.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
believe.
They had some players, man.
I believe that they had some. I think they had what's his name, Dickey. I think he was the quarterback at the time, right?
Yeah, they had a squad.
Gilliam, the twins. I remember. I remember. I remember them days.
Yeah, it was David versus Goliath, man.
Because it was the same thing on that track. I remember. Man.
Yeah. We like I said, we used to hold our own, man.
y'all did your thing, man.
Yes, sir.
So coming from NFC, you was one of the top in the nation. They use the top 5, I believe, in Florida coming out. Going to FSU, what was? I want you to tell me, because a lot of people probably don't even remember some of the players on that team, but I do. But I want you to tell me some of the best guys, as in human beings, just good guys off of that team when you went to FSU, when you got there. And
I
like
would say
guys you still today, you know, talk to.
Oh man. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, KJ, man. I honestly stayed to myself most of the time, man. But you know, I got some people in mind that are very good people, man. I would say Myron Rowe, you know, Marcus Paul was a good dude. You know, all of the guys, man, we all hung out together. We were like family, man. So I mean, I have respect for each and every one of them, man. They're all cool people.
Okay, you said Myron Rowe.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question about Myron Rowe.
What's up?
So, you know, he ended up being
KJ.
Hey, Marcus, he ended up being the surgeon and everything. So he was actually, man, when I see how small, I didn't even know he was doing all this other stuff, right? Because he came from was it New Jersey? Wait, where did he come from?
Yeah, I think he's somewhere up north.
It was New Jersey.
I think it was New Jersey.
I think it was New Jersey. So I remember he was a safety. He was a big safety coming out. I think he was 6'3", 6'4", something like that.
Yeah, probably like 6'2", between 6'2" and 6'4". Yep.
Yeah, he was a big boy. So I remember my role came out. Then I seen they say he wasn't gonna go. He wasn't playing no football no more. He was gonna be a surgeon, and I was like, I didn't even know he was in all this. So
yeah, man.
And I still see he's doing this thing with the surgeon, with being a surgeon and everything. I still follow him on stuff because I remember he was so big. He reminded me of Browner. He reminded me of from Seattle Seahawks. Browner. It was Browner. What's the other one name?
Cam Chancellor.
Chancellor, that's what it is. Yeah. He reminded me of them with the body style, how big he was. Be a safety or corner. He was big. He was pretty. He was huge. So,
yeah, man. Yeah, they had that defense for a couple of years, man. That defense was legit.
Yes,
yes sir. Yep.
I used to love going to the game, being out there yelling, with my chop going on.
Yes, sir. Man, KJ, tell them the story about when we went to the game, man. You remember that? Me and you went to the game, FSU game.
Yes, I do. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. I remember, man. Yeah, we was having a good time, enjoying it.
I try to tell everybody. A lot of people they when they love FSU, they try to call me and say they need to go to the game with me because I never sit in the right seat. Always
right. Hey, you just sit wherever you want to. KJ, you a fool, man.
Hey, because when I get in there, I do me, and the people be like, "No, he good. He don't need to move. He can stay right."
Yeah, nah, man.
My seat probably my season ticket's probably a nosebleed, but I be down on the 30, the 20. I be
hanging out. You say you be hanging out, huh?
Hanging out.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Hey,
man.
Those are good memories, man.
Yeah, it is.
I had them since I was a young kid, man. Going to FSU with my parents, man. Just seeing all the sights and scenes, the varsity club, man. All that stuff is love, man.
Yes, it is. Yep. What about coaching? Was Mickey still there?
He left. Coach Andrews was there.
Man, I want you to talk about Mickey Andrews, man. I hear a lot of stories about Mickey Andrews, man. Just give me one good crazy story about Mickey Andrews, man, because I remember meeting Mickey and got his autograph. Him and Odell and Chuck Amato. Man, I remember that year. We had a big staff that y'all forget what year that was, but I remember getting all those guys' autographs and talking to them. And but I want you to talk about Mickey Andrews for a minute, man, because he one of the best. He one of the best defense coordinators I think ever. But
man, one of the best to ever do it. Coach Andrews has always been a great dude, though, man. FCA and all that kind of stuff. I played in a golf tournament with him. I actually won. Fun fact: I actually won the longest drive. You know what I'm saying? So I hit it. I golf a little bit now.
The long drive don't surprise me, but go ahead.
Yeah. But Coach Andrews, man, in practice, man, I remember one of my great friends, man, Ochuko Jenna J. He came from NFC as well.
Jenna J. I remember Jenna J.
Yeah, he played cornerback, and we was in practice one day, man, and Coach Andrews got mad at him. And I can't go into detail, KJ.
Right.
But he let him know. He let him know. And Coach Andrews is gonna be Coach Andrews. So, but nah, man, good dude, really well respected. Everybody loved him. I definitely loved him, so he's always been there for me and my family as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now your first time meeting Bobby. What was the experience with Bobby Bowden?
Oh man, dude, this was in high school, probably my junior year, and him and another coach came to see Ernie because they was coming to see Ernie, and I remember we had just played Wakulla, and we had some Eagles.
I
Yeah,
remember.
we were playing
Okay, go ahead.
Wakulla. We just played Wakulla. This was probably my freshman year. And they came to the house, and man, like the history, like him and my dad just started talking, and they were talking about old stories and stuff like that. And you know, they have a great relationship. Or they had a great relationship. And you know, Coach Bowden, man, I was starstruck, man, because you know, I watched him on TV for years as a kid, you know. And it was my first time really actually sitting down and hear him talk and listen to what, you know, what he had to say. So man, I love their family, man. I love Coach Bowden. He's a legend, man. He's a legend no matter where he goes and whatever happens in his life, man.
Yes,
So
yes, he is, man.
yeah.
He is a legend. I got him to sign. I got a book signed by Bobby Bowden. And
Mm.
and I got it. Too. I still got it in the plastic.
Yeah.
See right there?
Yeah. That's a dope book. I
Call
got
the
it.
coach.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's a dope book, man. That's yeah. I got a couple of those too, KJ.
Yeah, man. I remember I met him and I got to get this signed by him, man. It was pretty surreal, man. It was crazy that because like you say, watching him and watching the teams and watching the players he got to coach and the teams he put together, man.
Oh yeah,
it'd be crazy to me when I look at the players we had and teams we had. I'm like, man, we should have had 4 or 5 championships, man, 6, you know, teams. But
let me ask you a question, KJ. Let me ask you this. All right, so of all the national championship teams, 93, 99, and 2013, which one you going with?
Oh man, let me tell you. Overall, oh boy,
that's a tough one. I know.
Man, I love our 2013 team, but that 99-93 team, man, I think I'll take 99.
99, okay. yeah, they was
I
good.
think I'll take 99, man.
Yeah, they was good, man. But hey, I'm going with the 93 team. KJ.
You know, 93 team.
I'm going with the 93 team.
I love that 93 team too. That's why it was a struggle. I love Charlie, Ward. Man, they had a stick now. Everybody, that whole team was straight, man. I love all of them. I love 2013 team, but I just think, you know, 93 and 99 we were just dominant, man. I just feel like even though Winston went, they didn't lose no games, but I just overall, like, just talent, that 99-93 team, you just ain't want to see nothing else.
Man.
That 93 team, man, they was loaded.
A whole bunch of dogs, or should I say, big lions?
Yes, yeah, they was loaded. They was loaded. Now I give you that. Now, I give you that. You know, I see. I got them in 2013. Now,
I see it. But man, check this hat out, KJ. Listen, I got this made in 2006 when I first came to Florida State, man.
I see it. I see that Superman, ain't it?
You got the Superman symbol, and then check it out, man. I say. Right there, that say make a name. So MAN.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's got some symbolism. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like it.
Yes, sir.
But man, I tell people, man, I tell people all day, if you cut me, you get garnet and gold. And they just don't. I tell them I done went through I love all that. Everybody play with. I told them I went through the Chris Ricks. I went through the Rutherfords. I went through all this, you know. I went through the Crystal Ponders. Listen, I almost got jumped. Well, I ain't almost got jumped, no, but me and Crystal Ponder mom got into it at the game one time. Okay. Yes.
What happened? Talk to me.
So do you remember when he had the water on his elbow?
Yeah.
Okay. He had the water on his elbow. He should have been playing, right? So Jimbo had him out there, and we had EJ Manuel backing up. This one, EJ Manuel was backing up for Crystal Ponder, right?
Uh-huh.
So he was throwing himself. We were playing Wake Forest or somebody. And I tell everybody, one thing about Florida State, we gonna lose to NC State or somebody we shouldn't lose to. That's just us. That's just
Yeah.
Florida State.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's just us.
It used to happen every year.
Every year. If
Every
somebody
year.
get us, if somebody like that get us.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm up there. I say, get Christopher Pond out the game. He hurt. Put EJ Manuel in there. So the guy that was with Christopher Pond, mom stands up and say, "Do you know this is Christopher Pond, mom?" I say, "Sir, all due respect." Hey man, I'm a diehard fan, dog. I say I paid to get here, dog. Hey, don't tell me.
Hey, okay, KJ.
Hey,
Why you had
man.
to do it like that, man?
Man, don't tell me what to say, man. Go sit back down, man. I ain't say nothing bad about him. If he ain't playing good, I say if my son was out there, if he not playing good, get him out the game.
Yeah.
This is my diehard team. It's not like I'm rooting for another team. This is Florida State. So, and then one of the other mamas stood up. Guess who mama stood up? Rodney Hudson. No, Rodney Hudson. Rodney Hudson mom stood up and say, "You right, baby."
Hey, she got your back, huh?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's wild.
Because Rodney, I try to tell people, because I remember I don't went to, I don't know how many fan days I went to, to get the autographs, talk to the players. But I did have one bad experience, and I wish I could talk. I hope I could talk to them one of these days. Hopefully, I can get them on here, on Chop It Up with KJ one of these days.
Man, you never know, man.
Rashad Green.
Oh man.
Who was the other receiver? He was number 84. What was his name?
You talking about Kenny Smith?
Not Kenny. It wasn't Kenny Smith. It was a big tall. It was he about 6'4", 6'5". What's his?
Oh, you talking about Greg? You talking about Greg, right? First name Greg.
I think it is. It is. I forget it. But I went to the receiver thing. Went over there to the receiver. They over there got the iPod. They got the at the time iPod. They got the listen to the the iPod or whatever. They got the headphones in. Ain't paying attention. So this was my son was like 3-4 years old. This was Jimbo. Yeah. Jimbo was still there, and because I talked to Jimbo, got pictures with Jimbo and all that. So I get to the receiver. The receiver, what you call them? They over there ain't paying attention. So I just got that. I got Rashad Green attention. Yeah. And I told him, I say, man, listen here. I love Florida State, but my son wants your autograph. I'm bringing him to get the experience. And y'all just over here like. With y'all, and there's only two. You only get 2 hours, and that 2 hours go fast because everybody and their mama in there. So you know how quick that 2 hours go.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
it go like this, and y'all got to be on the practice field. Quick. Y'all got to go to the field because y'all got the spring. Y'all, y'all got a game later on that day. So y'all out of there like that.
Oh yeah, it's quick, man.
Yeah, I just told him. I say, man, listen, I get it, but I just feel like some people it's like they already done made it, and you still in college too, buddy. You ain't. It's not like you're an NFL player already.
That's man. Well, back in the day, man. We just with the new NIL stuff, man. The game has totally changed, man. Some people like it, some people don't. But it's all good, man.
So what do you think about the NIL? How you feel about it?
Yeah, I honestly don't go either way, man. Everybody's open to their own opinion,
Yeah.
That's
definitely true. That's definitely true.
Yeah.
That is definitely true about that. Would you have picked anywhere else if you had your choice? Would you pick anywhere else besides going to Florida State?
Man, that's a hard question, man, because all 5 of the schools that I went to, man, were good programs, If I had to pick one, I would have said, well, I'll pick 2. I would have said either Alabama or USC.
I was just about to ask you about that because I see USC and Clemson was hard on getting you.
Oh yeah. Clemson was hard on me too, man.
Yep. I see that both of them was after you. You already had signed to Florida State though. So
Oh yeah, yep. Yep. It was a
yeah,
wrap. Yes, sir.
yeah. But you did the right thing. I feel like you did the right thing. And of course I'm gonna say that because it's Florida State, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So where you at? Let me ask you this question: where you at on Florida State now? What do you think about Norvell?
Man, I think he's a dope coach, man. You know, my brother actually coaches up there with him. And I know that, you know, they know each other. But you know, from my experience, I mean, I haven't really been to games lately, but from what I see when I'm watching them on TV, man, they got a solid squad, man. They got a solid group of coaches. The head coach is good. You know, he brought all the players back. So I think that that's definitely something that is commendable, because, you know, you have former players that come back and want to be a part of the program and want to make it successful, man. That's always dope, man. You know, I just hope that we have a great year this year, man. Me personally, I think that the first couple of games are going to tell you a lot about the team and what direction they're going to go in, which is, you know, it's going to be interesting to see. Because I mean, if they get some good momentum up front, you know, the schedule they have, if they get some momentum up front, you know, they can definitely continue that momentum through the entire year, man. We obviously got a new quarterback. You know, we got to see how he gonna do. I've heard good things, so hopefully, you know, they do well, man. I hope they do well. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for them. You know.
I'm with you on that, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I heard you just say you ain't been to a game in a while, so we got to change that this year. Then
I know, man. I got to get out there, man.
we
Oh, well,
got
I changed that, KJ. I went to a game last year, man. I was at the North Alabama and the Florida State game last year.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I go to that next? I think did I go to that game? I can't remember if I went to that game or not, but I know I went to 2-3 games last year. But this year I want to go out there to Ireland, but I you know, it ain't gonna fit my schedule. I want to go out when we play Georgia Tech out there in Ireland, but I ain't gonna.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's gonna be a good game, though, man.
I
bet that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be expensive, but it'll be a good.
It's gonna be expensive. I already looked
at
it boy. But like you say, man, I like all the transfer. We got them 2 transfers from Alabama. We got that big boy from he kind of looked like you and your brother. Big old Cam Davis, that boy right there, boy. He like a machine. I don't
tank, man.
He's huge. So we got the Rodell Williams from Alabama. We got the receiver from Alabama, the cornerback from Alabama. The big transfer linebacker that came from I think Washington or somewhere he came from. I forget where he came from, some Pac-12 school.
Right.
We looking good, man. I like our D line again. Patton came back. Daryl Jackson Jr. back.
Yeah, they got a squad, man. They got a lot of people that's coming back, and they got a lot of transfers. So they, I believe that they're gonna do real good.
Yep, I like it. Only thing I always be worried about. I'm like shored up. Keep getting more O-line, because that's a big thing when your O-line start going down, and you got to stay fresh from D-line. I know Odell keep that D-line fresh. But the thing I've been worried about, our linebackers, we haven't been really deep at linebacker in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We've been having good linebackers. I'm saying like the depth. Right. And I love that back end. I love our we got a bunch of corners back there. So so man. I see us 11, 12 games. I think we could go for a run. We get that right momentum, like you were just saying. But
it's all dependent on that, man. Just getting off to a good start, man. That's a good thing. But some teams are different, man. Some teams start slow and then they pick up momentum towards the middle or towards the end.
Yeah.
Players to develop at different times, man. Like that, I was talking to one of my friends about this, man. Like even with football, man, some people develop early, like high school or when they're younger. Some people develop in high school real quick, and then some people develop in college, and then some people develop at the end of their college years and go to the NFL and get drafted low, and then end up being superstars. Yeah, so it really all depends, man. It's all about development, man. That's always a good thing in football.
Yep. You said you said a lot there, Marcus, man.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Hey. So I want to ask you, your first time going in there. I know you've been in there a lot, but your first time running out this tunnel with your helmet on, with your pads on, with your number 35 on.
Let's go.
How was that first experience running out that tunnel?
Man, I'll never forget it, man. I ran out that tunnel, man. I could barely breathe, KJ. I was so excited. Yeah, man. They had the cheerleaders and everybody lined up, the band, man. Oh my goodness, man. That is probably one of the greatest experiences I've ever had in my life, man. And I'll be honest with you, man. I was just so fortunate, man. That was a lot of fun.
I bet, man. I just be dying. When I'm just looking at it, I'm like, man, I bet that's an experience coming out that tunnel. Just running out that tunnel with your helmet on, with your name on the back of the jersey. You got all these fans, 80,000 plus, rooting for you. Man, it's no other feeling. In them night games, there's no other feeling like them night games with that chop going on at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
So definitely, man. So I want to get into, about when when you got into coaching after after football, after you got done with football. What made you want to start coaching? What made you want to get into coaching?
Man, I mean, I've been playing sports my whole life, specifically football, man. Coming up, my parents were both coaches, so we as their children, we kind of followed in their footsteps. I coach, like I said, we both coach at Jefferson County for a year, so man, it's just a great thing, man, to be able to coach kids, keep them motivated, coach them up, it's just a blessing, man, so I mean, I still enjoy it, but at the time I don't really have the time to do it, unfortunately. Now that may change, because like I said, I'm working on my own business and other stuff like that. I got a couple of different things going on, but if the right opportunity presents itself, we can definitely, see if that's something that we would definitely want to do, man. Yes, sir.
So I heard you say your own business. So are you gonna let us know what that is? Are you gonna?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna let you know, man. This is an exclusive.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, KJ. You always get the exclusive.
Okay.
Hey,
go ahead and tell us about this thing.
Yes, sir. So the name of my business is OTT Legacy LLC. It's a Tallahassee-based media company. I'm actually working on some books that I'm gonna publish. They're mental health based on my own personal experiences with mental health. And they're super motivational, man, and they have tools in them that can help people who are going through certain mental health things. So things that include depression, anxiety, among other things, man. So it's a really good book. If when it comes out, I hope everybody gets an opportunity to check it out. It's got some real life stories about my life. And it's got a lot of tools in there, man. A lot of tools to help people, So
hey, when you said that, man, I just read stories and look at see stuff that be happening on Twitter and stuff that goes on. But man, mental health is big. I didn't know it was that. I didn't know how big it was. But I hear a lot of, a lot of ex players, a lot of players that come out, when I'm watching 30 for 30 and things like that. And these guys, Brian Dawkins was one of them I watched. And he talked about, at one time he didn't want to live anymore. Deion Sanders talked about one time he didn't want to live anymore. And these are, your top athletes that saying these things,
right.
and pretty much talking about how big mental health is, and I think that's big when they have that, I forget what month it is, but it's mental health. What month is that?
It was last month, man.
Okay.
When I was in Miami, KJ.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's mental health it's real, man. KJ, it's something that's really real, man. A lot of people struggle with it, and a lot of people need help with it. Always seek help, man. No matter what you're going through, there's somebody that's gonna be there to help you, man. So hey, check out that book, Seminoles. Please check out my book, man.
So where your book? So when is the book coming out, and where can you go get this?
Coming soon, man. Coming soon to all platforms, big dog. All of them. Yes, sir.
Okay, don't worry. After your book come out, I'll get you back on here.
Let's go, KJ. That's what I'm talking about.
and we'll talk about the book once it come out, and I'll make sure I go purchase it, and we'll talk. We'll get on a couple topics that's out your book. That's what
let's go. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All you gotta do, you let me know when it's coming out, and I make sure that we get you back on here, and we talk about it.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love, boss.
Oh yeah, man. There's always love, man. Always, man. Y'all, the Sims family, man, the whole family, man. Y'all always been good to me. Always been good to me.
Listen, we got a 4 for 4 like Wendy's. Hey, don't miss.
You got Senior, your mom, Alice ran track.
Yep.
Ernie and you, man. Y'all did it. Y'all, you got that 4 for 4. You ain't never lied about that. Hey, and I want to tell you, I know ain't nobody gonna like this, but I gotta show everybody what the shirt I got on,
Let's go.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey,
he beefing.
So I know the Hurricane fans, y'all gonna be on here, but listen, all my homeboys out there, y'all. Hey, I know y'all don't like, but guess what? It sucks to be you. I'm sorry to tell you this. But yeah, man. Marcus, man, this is I'm glad you got with me. I'm glad I got to bring you on here, man.
Yes, sir.
That is big. I didn't even know you was doing something like that. That's why I'm glad we talked. I didn't even know you was doing something like that with the book. And,
we got KJ. We got a lot more coming after that, man. We gonna be respectful, but man, this company is my legacy, man. This is another legacy for me. So definitely stay tuned, man. I'm definitely gonna be doing some big things here in the future.
Good, man. And I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
I would for sure put it on Chop It Up with KJ.
Let's go, man.
You put it out there.
Appreciate you having me on.
Oh yeah, man. Anytime. Like I say, we're gonna get you back on here.
Let's go.
And we gonna continue to chop it up. Before I get you off here, man, let me ask you this question.
What's up?
So, the route to the NFL, when like, was that something hurtful when you didn't do what you want to do as in the NFL?
Yeah, man. Every kid's dream, a lot of kids' dreams is to go to the NFL, man. It's something where the certain decisions that you make in life, they have an effect and impact on your trajectory. So for me personally, some of the decisions that I made were not beneficial to my going to the NFL. So everybody's different, man. But for me personally, man, it's one of those things that you learn and grow from it, man. And you find different paths to be successful and still root for your teams and do the right things, man. So
Right.
yeah, man.
Yep. Because one thing about it, um, you done sure hit me with one then about this
What's that?
book and everything. I love it.
Oh,
Love
oh
it.
yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's one thing a lot of especially being black, I think that's
Oh yeah.
a lot where we're scared to seek help or scared
Mm-hmm.
to talk to somebody or
Mm-hmm.
tell somebody, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and never be scared to talk to somebody, tell somebody what's actually going on. It's something really you feel like you got a problem, feel like something's wrong, say something,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, because
Yeah, man.
somebody, like you say, you gonna get help. Somebody help you.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of people out there to help you, man. You can
Yep.
always go and
Yep.
get help wherever you
Somebody
need
will
it.
help you. And
Yep.
prime example, I'm not gonna say this little girl name, but I coached this girl I coached. She came to me at track practice one day. She had just got hurt and she had just get back to running. She's real
Mm,
good at long distance running. And
right.
she came to me and said, and I was shocked when she told me this because she's only 13 years old. She
Mm-hmm.
say, I had some mental health issues going on,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't believe it because all I was thinking about, she has a great home base, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't go off, you can't think that what you see outside that the person's good.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's a lot of people with some scars that you can't really see, man. And
correct,
those scars are hard for people to notice sometimes, because a lot of times certain people they just cover them up, man.
correct.
But at the end of the day, for me when I started, man, I got diagnosed in 2018 with just some mental health stuff. And I had been struggling for years with it, man. Even in college I struggled with it. But I finally seek help. That's something that people should not do, man. You should seek help if you feel like you need help. Even in the black community, man, just go and get help, man. There's people that are out there to help you. Yeah.
Yeah, because us being black men, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like us being black men, we try to be so macho, so we don't want,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? We
Oh
don't
yeah.
want to. We got it,
Yeah.
We
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
but that ain't the case always. So everybody out there, if mental health is in, you have mental health, go seek help, and soon you're gonna have this book from Marcus that's gonna
Mm-hmm.
help you out.
Yes,
This
sir.
book
I
coming out
appreciate it.
that
Book
Marcus,
plug.
yeah, yeah. So this
Yeah.
book coming out soon. So y'all continue to wait on that, and I'll get back to y'all. I have Marcus back on when that book hits, and after I done read some of it, before I could talk to y'all about it. I ain't gonna come on here and I'm gonna make sure I read it, and for me and Marcus to talk about some of the things that he put in his book. I'm glad you got your business going on, man.
Yes, sir.
That's great to hear. Good to see you again,
Yes,
as
sir. You too, man.
always.
All love, brother.
Got to get back out to them FSU games. Don't worry, we'll link up. We'll go to we'll try to hit one or two this year coming
Yes,
up.
sir.
Um,
Will do,
hey,
man.
hey, everybody out there, thank y'all for another great episode of Chop It Up with KJ. Man, had a great guest on today. There
Go
we go.
knows.
You go nose all day.
Hey, y'all see the pictures? Y'all see them? Y'all
I
see them
see
up
it in the background. I see it in the background. I see them
there?
nose back there.
Yes,
So
sir.
y'all have this is another great episode. Chop It Up with KJ. This been a blessed, great talk with Marcus Sims, Florida State alumni. Them knows all day. Um, thank y'all again for coming out,
Yeah,
and
appreciate
y'all
y'all.
stay blessed.